Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is a two-time National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion and also the current #1 contender to the World Heavyweight title. Here is the Iron Man, Rob Conway.
Iron Man Rob Conway, one of the challengers in tonight's triple threat match for the championship. Conway, almost a 20-year veteran, trained by the legendary Nightmare Danny Davis at Ohio Valley Wrestling, one of the OVW originals. He's gone on to be one half of the NWA World Tag Team Champions. He's a former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Spent about 7 years in the WWE. The Iron Man has wrestled all over the world.
You ain't gonna get it done against Tim.
Now you're gonna find some fault with Rob Conway now.
He's great, but Tim Storm is better.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the
watch
ring
Jim.
from the
Look at him.
Empire's summer residence in Marina Del Rey, California. He is the NWA Mid-South Unified Heavyweight Champion, Tim Storm.
You ought to respect him just for the size of the belt alone.
Well, that thing looks like it was made from the hood of a 1956 Buick. It's giant.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Tim
too.
Storm, he's a physical specimen himself. Conway still regularly competes in bodybuilding and fitness contests. He's won a number of championships in that field in his career. And Storm, hell of a athlete, well put together as well. Great physique. We're gonna see, as my old friend JR would say, we're gonna see a slobber knocker here tonight.
I think we are. A guy that relies both on brute strength and force, but finesse as well, I would say. Tim Storm, a much smarter athlete than he's being given credit for in many instances.
Well, we are about to see the entrance of the wild card in this one, the third competitor, All That Alan Steele from the Memphis area. Oh, wait a minute! Storm has just attacked Alan Steele as he was coming through the curtain. Steele, body slam on the ramp, that hard wooden ramp. Referee calling for the bell. This thing's already started.
Alan Steele came out and attacked Tim Storm as Storm was just about to enter the ring.
I'm just being told, yeah, I can see it now from a vantage point. If I look around, he slammed Steele completely through the ramp. Made a hole in the ramp. And now Storm and Conway in the center of the ring, exchanging knife-edge chops. Storm just as big and just as strong as Conway. Conway not used to being overpowered, but the Iron Man is going to have the people behind him here tonight. But can he do it? Can he unseat current champion Tim Storm?
Tim Storm, the enforcer of the Empire, longtime champion in many different territories, and as we indicated, he is now the NWA Mid-South Unified Heavyweight Champion. An incredible specimen, and one of the great things about the Empire.
Conway up and over, ducks the clothesline. Conway springing crossbody. His momentum carried him off the cover, but Conway now taking it to Tim Storm. Steele apparently is going to be a non-entity in this that was supposed to be a triple threat match, but now it's challenger Conway, champion Storm, battling in the center of the ring here at the Herb Welch WrestlePlex in Dyersburg.
Rob Conway is an incredible physical specimen, but I have to tell you, All That Alan Steele, who I thought was a fair player, attacked Tim Storm at the very beginning, and Tim Storm, to his credit, wouldn't take any of that.
Cover there, but Storm powered out at one. Wait a minute, Steele is crawling back into the ring. Conway saying, hey, come on, let's take over on Storm and see if we can eliminate him, settle this thing amongst ourselves, but
Alan Steele is he's all that, and he is a pit bull, let me tell you. But he was just slammed literally through the ramp, through it.
Well, right now, Steele and Conway taking their turns with Storm, but you know, allegiances and alliances and triple threat matches, Chris, are tenuous at best, and sometimes they lead to disaster.
Well, Rob Conway, with a legal punch there to Tim Storm and All That Alan Steele, they're ganging up on Tim Storm. How is Tim Storm, even though he's the enforcer of the Empire, he needs some help from the Empire. That's what I think.
Well,
should even it up.
He'd be the only one that didn't get help from the Empire tonight if he didn't have any, but he signed up for this. Storm.
That's unfair. It's just plain unfair.
Hey, you know what? Nobody said life was fair, Chris.
No, but
if life was fair, I'd have air conditioning and a different partner.
I came here
You came here to call wrestling matches and chew bubble gum, and you're all out of bubble gums. Call this wrestling match. As now Conway has been dumped to the floor, and Storm once again exerting his will on the unfortunate underdog here, Alan Steele, who never got out of the blocks really before he was attacked by Storm.
Alan Steele attacked Tim Storm from behind. We saw it. When are we going to get replay around here?
I don't know. I'm working on the air conditioning first. You work on the replay.
I will.
I'll be in Scotland before you.
Oh, beautiful chop. This Tim Storm is so impressive. For a long time, he wasn't a member of the Empire. He smartened up, and now he is the enforcer of the Empire, and all that Alan Steele is feeling the pain.
Well, Storm is certainly a big man. He's big enough to cover the ground he walks on, but Steele spins his man around, knife-edge chops again, and a discus chop. Conway may be the smartest one in this match. He was thrown to the floor, but now he's trying to get his momentum and his senses together, and he's catching his breath while these guys beat the hell out of each other in the ring.
Great suplex there by Tim Storm, a great high school and college football player, and now here dominating in NWA Mid-South Heavyweight Championship Wrestling. Some illegal rights there by Alan Steele, who is still suffering the effects, it looks like. Oh, a big boot there by Tim Storm, still suffering the effects of being I've never seen that in all my years of watching pro wrestling.
Oh, big boot there to Conway, who had taken that opportunity to come back into the ring, or try to come back in the ring. Storm caught him at the ropes, using those tricks he learned as a defensive tackle and a linebacker in college football.
Tim Conway, the two-time
Not Tim Conway. What is this,
I
the Carol Burnett show? It's Rob Conway and Tim Storm.
Trying to inject some humor here, that's all. Trying to be a little funny.
I wish somebody would give you an injection. Some of that stuff they use at San Quentin. Steele back.
Dorf.
You play golf, Dorf? Storm is he's a hulking individual here, and he's pretty much having his way. He considers this ring in the Herb Welch Wrestleplex as his ring, his yard, his house.
As well he should. Look, how do you get to be the enforcer of the Empire?
Well, apparently you draw straws and the shortest one wins. That's the only way I can think of that you might Conway's not having a lot of luck getting back in the ring, and he was possibly rattled more than we realized by that fall to the floor, because the Iron Man is usually more resilient, able to get back in the ring quicker, but he appears to have taken a bad spill.
Here comes
Storm
the pin. That's a
in
3
trouble.
count.
Storm in control, Steele in trouble.
As my Connecticut Yankee ancestors would say, this is abhorrent, as is so much of your statements, Jim.
Yeah, you've got me. I can't even.
Connecticut.
My tongue is lopped over my eye teeth, and I can't see what I'm saying.
You ever been to Connecticut?
Yes, unfortunately, I spent a year there one night. Look at this now, just double-handed choke by Tim Storm, completely cutting the air off to Alan Steele. Deprived of the oxygen, you can see Steele's face turning a bright shade of red as Conway got under the rope, but Storm noticed him. Tim Storm noticed him.
I'm not the only one. At least I've been trained in great diction in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Yankees speak clearly.
There was something I was going to say about your great diction.
You guys speak like you got marbles.
You're the biggest diction I've ever worked with. Steele coming back.
I'm clear. This Tim Storm is so dominant. Oh, DDT, that's it. Please pin him. Please pin him and be done with him. You must be more prudent in your statements, Jim.
I'll try as best I can to be more prudent.
Thank you.
Storm, he doesn't look like a guy that likes a lot of the high-risk offense. But this is going to be like a flying greyhound if he comes out. Wait, Conway! Conway runs down the apron of the ring and catches a shot right to the eye.
Conway is almost like a non-entity. You know what that is? A non-entity in this match.
Yes, that reminds me of your announcing career for the past 20 years. Nevertheless, Storm just missed that front flip. Nobody was home, no water in the pool. Steele got out from under. Conway has been incapacitated. It's up to Steele now to exert some influence in this match and the outcome.
He did not come here to be insulted by the likes of you.
What did you come here for then?
To enhance the southern region of the United States.
Well, you've failed miserably, Chris.
And a right there, an illegal right by all that Alan Steele used to like this guy.
He hit him so hard the lights got brighter.
It does appear that way, doesn't it?
Storm off the ropes now. Steele The momentum is changing. Big Mo is in the corner of all that. The hometown boy, if there was one in this contest, Steele from right down the road in Memphis.
Big Mo, it's Maureen. We don't use those types of
Clothesline cover, hooks the leg, 2-0, but Storm did not kick out with authority. He turned the shoulder. That's a far cry from the resiliency that he was showing just a few minutes ago.
Tim Storm earlier in this match was unfairly beaten by Alan Steele teaming up with Rob Conway. It's not right. Oh, Tim
Storm
Storm
hooks the ropes.
Move.
Another boot to the mush. But Steele.
Oh,
Samoan drop with emphasis. Boy, I'll tell you what, that detonated. Talk about the DVD series detonation. Steele just detonated a big one. Cover, lateral press, 2-0.
Is Rob Conway texting? Is that what's going on?
Conway.
Where is he?
And Conway,
Is he on Facebook?
Well, we've got, if you look at the monitor,
Twitter?
Chris, if you were a professional announcer, you could look at the monitor and see that Conway is on the other side of the ring, still on the floor.
Is he taking a break?
He has obviously been rattled worse than we were led to believe earlier. Wait a minute, Steele. Meanwhile, Steele in the ring, trying to get the sleeper on Storm. Storm, the taller man, converts to a headlock, belly to back by Storm. That did not work out for Alan Steele.
After the choke by Alan Steele, can you blame it, Tim?
There's Conway.
And
There's
in comes
Conway.
He's off Twitter. He's off Facebook. Oh!
Spear. Conway got him. 1, 2. No. But Conway's back in the ball game.
He's
Put
been
me
resting.
in, coach. I'm ready to play.
He's been resting for 20 minutes. Where have you been, champ?
It's not illegal. It's a triple threat match. Every man
unfair.
fighting for himself. Conway, is he going to give him the... No, wait. Storm spins out.
Oh, that's it,
Oh.
the perfect storm. That's the perfect storm.
Boy, it sure was.
The perfect pin him, Tim.
Wait, Steele. Steele could steal it all. Boy, this is still up in the air. It's anybody's ball game.
Steele, after a pull of the tights, it looks like all three men have been battered, bruised, and beaten. And like you said, Jim, it is anybody's ball game, except it's not a ball game, it's professional wrestling.
Well, there's bodies laying all over the WrestlePlex, but Conway with another spear. Steele, his ribs can't be in good shape after that slam on the ramp anyway, but now, wait a minute, Conway. Small package. He got him.
He pulled the
He
tights.
got him.
He pulled the tights.
We've got a new champion.
No, he pulled the tights. He's a cheater.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of your
What?
match and
What just
new
happened?
NWA Mid-South Unified Heavyweight Champion, the Iron Man, Rob Conway.
I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Storm turned into Conway to execute a maneuver, and Conway took him down in a small package and pinned his shoulders for a 3 count. Rob Conway is the new NWA Mid-South Unified Champion.
What's he got in his left hand? Look, he choked Tim Storm.
What is it with you in this tape? I'm going to get you stock in 3M Corporation.
Here, look at his right hand. Cameraman, get a
Folks,
close-up.
Get a close-up
He's cheating.
of the new champion holding his
cheated.
belt aloft. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen the championship change hands here tonight in the Herb Welch WrestlePlex.